Thursday at 9 on Sky Arts 1 HD.
There have been 2 explosions at the conclusion of the Boston Marathon. Fox News reporting that 3 people have died. These were scenes filmed just seconds after the explosions went off.
Oh my God, they're dead.
That was filmed in the immediate aftermath. This was a photograph taken which would appear to show the moment one of the explosions detonates. One of the devices, if we assume it's some kind of explosive device that's done this. You can see the flash of orange, you can see the cloud of smoke, you can see racegoers unaware that this was about to take part, just jogging down the street towards the conclusion of this marathon. There has been a suggestion that the building, which may or may not be a sports store, is just behind that flash point, and it may have come from within the building. There are other reports in the confusion that normally occurs on events like this, suggesting that a trash can, a rubbish bin of some kind, may well have contained an explosive device, and it was that exploded. Now, our colleagues at Fox News in the States are saying that law enforcement there have confirmed to them that there are at least 3 dead as a result of these twin explosions, and we're also hearing that Massachusetts General Hospital has at least 2 patients been admitted, and that figure is probably well out of date by now. I'd imagine many more. The one thing that may help those injured, of course, is that there were medical experts on scene at the end of a marathon. There are normally assistants, not just race stewards, but medical expertise, and apparently some of the tents that we'd normally find at the conclusion of a race like this were being used as triage centres. Other shots coming up from where these 2 explosions went off, either side of this street. Let's hear now from one of the eyewitnesses that have been talking to Fox News.
I panicked down here because people were scrambling around, and everybody pretty much cleared that street, and people are still left in a state of wonder what just happened down here in Boston.
There's a lot going on. The FBI, we know we saw some of their task forces already here. We've seen some of the other investigators that are now, their whole job is not a matter of securing the scene as far as getting the people out. Their job is now trying to sift through what's left on that block and figure out what's going on. Again, you can see behind me, you can see how they are starting to load people up. Again, it's one right after another. The ambulances just keep backing up. As soon as another one backs up and takes off, another one will come back in and they'll load it up. It's just, you know, it's nobody ever expects anything like this, especially with a race like this and the security leading up to this race. I know we had done stories about how the precautions were being taken, about how police had been through and going over the neighborhood and making sure that, you know, something like this couldn't happen. So it leads me to believe, I know they've gone this route with police dogs, with bomb-sniffing dogs even, and they walked the route up near the finish line. So it makes you wonder, how did this device get here, and who put it?
And who put it, exactly right. They'll try to get to the bottom of it. Right now, the medical tent is just full with people, and they're just bringing people in right and left and trying to shuffle people out.
So that was